treat all work as work. And then there's the duality of life, the duality of everything is work and personal life. Work and non-work. During the day, I'm a radiologist. At night, I'll do content creation, magla-live ako. Salitan lang. And then, I always try to pause. Parang important to emphasize that, no? Do you do that?
Yes, I do. Definitely. Kailangan talaga siya sa life. Doc Jerry Kua, welcome to Paano Ba To?
I'm so honored to be here. Oh my God.
Tama ba first podcast guesting?
Yes. Oh my God. First time ko talaga. And ganito agad yung setup and it's already with you.
Grabe naman.
Sumakses na ako. I can say sumakses na ako.
Nakakatawa, no? Because of course, this series, I am sitting down with professionals with multiple passions in life. At ikaw ang isa doon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Experience banking services that put you first at RCBC. Awarded Best Bank for Customer Service. RCBC, partners for your passion, partners through generations.
This episode is brought to you by RCBC, partners for your passion, partners through generations. Learn more at rcbc.com. And so we're going to talk about that and your very interesting journey, but we'll start with a few icebreakers. Okay.
Alright.
First, what is one health or medical myth that you wish people would stop believing?
You know what? Nakakatawa kasi parang lahat ng conversation may gantong may gantong question.
Kasi totoo, ang daming mga kung ano-ano nakikita natin
Right.
online.
Yeah. Pero parang awa na ng lahat. Stop asking if magkaka-pneumonia kayo pag natuyuan ng pawis. That is not true. Di totoo yun, guys, ha?
Kapag mainit sa labas, nag-commute, ganyan, natuyuan ng
Magsisipon.
pawis sa likod.
Yes. Di ba sabi nila magkaka-pneumonia daw? That is not true.
Saan nanggaling yung chika na yun?
Ang gusto mo talaga may scientific explanation. Sige, may scientific explanation yan.
Okay.
When it's medyo maulan,
Yeah.
medyo basa, people tend to stay in. So when people stay in, yung bacteria sa katawan nila mas nag-grow and then mas
Okay.
na-absorb ng katawan nila. So mas lalo sila nagkakasakit. Parang ganun.
Okay. So yun ang pinanggalingan but it's not true. How about
Yeah.
sipon? Pag like natuyuan ng pawis sa likod, hindi. Not connected.
Not connected! Oh my God, isa ka sa kanila! Wow!
Hindi naman yata ako naniniwala pero I am a believer of bimpo. Kailangan magbimpo pag
Ay, ako din.
napawisan
Oo. For
after.
hygiene purposes, Ate
Yes,
B.
exactly.
Ate B? Wait lang.
Yeah,
ano
okay
pala,
lang, Ate B.
Yeah.
Good tayo dun. Okay, next. With your work, what is the oddest or most unexpected thing, object, or item that you have seen in a scan of a patient?
This is not odd, but
Okay.
the situation was odd.
Okay.
Really odd. I was doing an abdominal ultrasound. And then, routine lang siya, basically. And then, pagpunta ko doon sa lower abdomen, I see bone, I see rib, I see skull. That's a baby. They did not know.
Oh my God.
So, nagkaroon kami ng baby reveal on the spot. Yeah.
Ilang months na yon? Were you like...
Almost term, kasi kita mo na yung buto.
Hindi niya alam
Hindi niya
na
alam.
buntis siya.
It's so crazy. Oh my God.
Wait, so like you seeing the patient like from afar, hindi din
Parang
halata?
siyang, medyo halata. May mask siya.
Yes, but you wouldn't assume.
That time kasi I entered, nakahiga na si patient. Na-prep na siya ng tech namin
okay.
and all. I was saying, congrats.
Okay.
God, I did say congrats.
Hindi ka pa sure. Congrats.
Oh,
Ganon?
parang,
Oo.
no, I was happy.
Okay.
Yung pala di nila alam.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
That is super crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Wild,
madami
wild.
ka nakita ibang wild things in your work, but I will go to the next.
Yeah.
One thing that your work in the medical field has taught you that helps you in content creation.
Sa amin kasi, no, as radiologists, all services go to us. IM, OB, pedia, buhay, patay, bata, lahat. They go through us. So, natuto ako na I'm not sure kung decking. Do you know decking? Like,
What's that?
basically, isa-isa lang. I'll do this first, and then I'll do this next. And then, like, wag tayong sabay-sabay. So, I've learned to pause and do everything one by one.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Decking.
Decking.
Interesting. But also, life tip din siya.
Di ba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Magagamit ko yun next time. Decking. You know, I heard from Doc Jerry this term, decking.
May natutunan siya sa akin. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Okay. One thing naman you learned in your content creation journey that has helped you in your medical practice.
Sa content creation, you have to treat everyone as adults. You treat every adult as adults. Kasi, for example, I'm sure you've worked with a lot of younger people.
Mhm.
But nonetheless adult. You have to treat them the same, di ba? Sa medicine kasi, ang dali na ang dali to feel small and inadequate. And then I promise myself na I won't do that. I won't make anyone younger than me feel that.
Yeah.
Yun.
Ganda.
So I just treat everyone as adult. Wag mo kong ipo. It makes me feel old. Don't dock me. Mga ganyan.
Mhm.
Yeah, kasi we're here as colleagues, but I'm not your boss. Mga ganyan.
Mm-mm.
So,
Totoo.
yeah,
Valid.
we're all adults.
Okay, last. What is the favorite TikTok trend you've done and what is a major TikTok trend na you won't try?
You know anything about my pamangkin? Ala, ang cheesy! Yeah, no, kasi
Iba yung joy pag may
Iba.
bata
Iba
talaga.
talaga. it's not even my son. It's not even, alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely, anything about my pamangkin. Favorite ko yan.
Your followers in your
Uh-uh.
community are really drawn to you. So I wanted to talk about that, syempre.
Mm.
So from studying many years
Mm-hmm.
to be the medical profession that you are, paano napasok ang content creation bigla sa iyong journey?
You know, nakakatawa, di ba? You were asking me kanina. Kung,
Yeah, sabi ko, is it because of your brother? So si Doc Jerry, in case you didn't
Mm-mm.
know, is a brother of Benedict Cua, who is a long-time
Mhm.
content creator.
Yeah.
So hindi siya ang rason?
Hindi well, one of the reasons, definitely. It's no secret that na-introduce ako to the social media world because of my brother.
Yes, parang pag nakikita-kita ka sa mga content
Oo,
niya.
sundot-sundot lang yun. Dati ayoko talaga nagpapakita. And then, so, really thankful talaga ako sa kapatid ko. And then, pandemic hit.
Mm-mm.
So, during the pandemic, nag-cut ako ng mga hospital works ko because I go home
Mm.
to my senior parents. So, I didn't want to bring viruses to home. Kaya, nag-cut ako ng work ko, hospital, half of my work wala na. So half of my income wala na.
Mm. Mm.
So I said, what can I do? People are scared. Diba? Misinformation everywhere.
Mhm.
So sabi ko, what if magsimula ako to do content creation? But I started not with the issues kasi that time. So nag-start ako personal journey first.
Mhm.
But then I went to the education part.
Yes. When you started, what was the goal?
I didn't have a goal. Honestly.
Were you bored at home? Kasi
I was
nga cut
bored.
in half yung clinic time.
Yeah, I was bored. And at the same time, medyo galit ako.
Ah.
Yeah, galit ako na parang, asan ang pondo? What's happening to the government? Mga ganyan.
Mm.
I was mad.
Mm.
Na, tapos and then,
No, because understandably you were mad because in your line of work, kayo ang frontliners. Kayo ang
Yeah. Oo.
healthcare workers, one of those
Oo.
who have to risk their lives when you go outside.
and then where's the mask? Where's the
Mm.
gloves? Anyway.
Mhm.
That's another issue, no?
That's another podcast.
Another podcast yun. Baka mamaya humaba tayo dito ng
Oo.
2 days.
So, you were bored at home. You were upset.
Yeah, I was upset. And then, people are giving medical advice left and right. Non-doctors.
Mm.
So, parang mali.
Mm.
Parang it's about time na I can do something.
Yeah.
So, I didn't have a goal, but I have an agenda
Mm.
to teach.
Yeah. Ganda.
Gando!
I love
May
it.
laman, huy.
Those first few, I guess, pieces of content that you put out,
Mhm.
meron ka ba ever nung cringe feeling? Kasi a lot of people struggle with that.
Yeah.
Those who are already in content or those who
Mm-mm.
want to try to create content. Gagawa, mag-shoot, magpo-post.
Mm-mm.
Parang cringe. So, hindi na lang nila gagawin. Did you go through that? Ang luma ko ng tao eh. So, parang
Grabe
by the
naman yung
time
luma.
nangyari yung social media,
Ah,
ano na, na-manage ko na yung pagka-cringe?
Sanay ka na by then.
Oo.
Ako, of course, actually, nag-cringe talaga ako. But, what I have in mind is let others do the cringing for you. You don't have to cringe at yourself. Diba? Kasi they do it enough. Huwag mo nang gawin sa sarili mo yan. And, saan ka pupunta kung di ka mag-cringe? Saan ka pupunta kung di ka magsisimula? You have to do something even if you cringe at yourself. And then you accept that you're cringing at yourself. Because what you accept, wait lang. What you accept cannot be used against you. Diba? So, definitely, nag-cringe ako. And, tanggap-tanggap lang.
Yeah.
Lahat dadaan dyan. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I guess, especially when you put yourself out there when it comes to content, you put yourself out there for people to appreciate your content, but also nandyan ka and open ka to the criticisms of others. So I
Yeah.
wanted to ask, especially during those early days, ano yung comments na pinaka naka-encourage sa'yo to keep going? And ano yung mga comments na parang, aray, ganon?
Yung pinaka parang nag-boost sa akin that time was yung mga tao na nag-thank you. Kasi wala silang access sa clinical advice. So they go to comments sa akin, sa comments ko, and then they ask, and then I try to answer. And then thankful sila dun. I feel like somehow may nagagawa ako. Diba? And then sa hate part naman kasi, I just ignore them. I'm a very, let's just say strong person na nothing others say can affect me immediately unless paulit-ulit and matagalan ganyan. So, ignore. Ignore lang talaga ang magagawa natin sa mga bashers.
That's a good attitude to have and easier said than done talaga.
True.
Does your brother
True.
have a hand in that? In your, I guess, kailangan kasi when you create content, may pagkakapal yung face.
Diba?
Hindi lang sa pag-create, but like
Totoo.
to accept the
Oo,
feedback that
oo.
people give, good or bad.
Dun sa part na yun, quiet lang siya. Parang feeling ko kasi we're two independent people
Mhm.
na kailangan niya pagdaanan yan. Ganyan. So, and then I don't ask naman how to react.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to the comments, ganyan, I think I handled, buhat na buhat ko yung sarili ko naman dun.
Okay lang yan. Doon tayo nagsisimula. Kailangan talaga ng confidence of self. At
Siguro
saka,
dun sa part na yun lang. Sa mga hate comments, parang, next.
Okay.
Next, ganun.
Gandang attitude no?
Hmm.
Hirap pero doable.
Uy, pero yung iba, they struggle with that. Ha?
Yeah. That's why I ask that because a lot of people, either it will affect the content that they put out totally or them mismo. Like, mapapa-question sila. Do you think factor na you started in the content creation world, ano ka na fully formed adult, buo ka ng tao versus maybe if you started when you were in your teens and sort of figuring out yourself. May factor kaya yun?
Parang oo. Kasi I started, doktor na ako eh. I've been through crazy situations, life and death situations. I've nakipaghalubilo na ako sa lahat ng tao of all ages. So parang feeling ko I've learned to control my emotions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure kung may bearing si medicine, but in medicine you will learn.
Yeah.
You will learn to be strong.
Totoo din naman. Everyone I know who's in the medical
Oo.
field, di ko alam talaga how you guys do it. The emotional baggage din ng work ninyo.
That's not to say
guess-
hindi ako naapektuhan ha.
Yeah.
I've cried for patients.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we learn.
Alam mo, that's such a nice insight kasi in the space we're in now, ang ganda na so many professionals in their respective fields are creating content na super niche, meaning sila lang talaga yung pwedeng i-follow ng mga tao pagdating sa gantong topic. And a lot of times, going back to the cringe, takot sila kasi, oh my gosh, baka ma-judge, baka cringe, baka hindi ako seryosohin. But this is actually a good case for them to start no matter what age they're in, whether 30s, 40s, is kasi ma-sure ka na sa sarili mo bilang tao eh. So that when people suddenly comment, it's like, alam mo ba yung mga napagdaanan ko? Itong comment pa ba na to ang
Yan?
titibag sa akin?
Tingin niyo
Oo.
mapektuhan ako dyan?
Yes.
Parang ganun eh. Give me more.
Yes.
No, I'm joking. Don't give me more.
Oo. How old are you now?
I'm turning 32.
Oh my gosh, so young. I love that.
I'm not young.
That's so young. Believe me. I'm 42. So, very, very young.
You don't look
So-
your age
Oh,
naman.
thank you.
O,
Thank you
diba?
very much. No, but I say
Yun naman
that
important.
because
Not looking your age.
I don't feel my age. At yun ang mas important din.
I don't
No,
feel my
I
age
think
also.
that's great encouragement for everyone in their 30s or 40s who might think it's too late to start content,
Imagine
but
nag-start ako
not.
26?
Yes, around.
Around ganun
possibly.
eh. Oo.
Yeah. Okay, you
Tanda na
mentioned
ako.
like crazy stories, the rounds, you seeing everything. What does a day in your dual life look like of practicing your medical profession and content creation?
Dual life sounds a
Yeah.
little bit extreme, no? Parang yung joke ko kanina, doctor sa araw, dancer sa gabi.
Grabe naman. Ikaw iba ang, pero like I guess paano mo natitimpla yung dalawang facets of you?
Ako, I'll say, you treat every work, all work as work. And then there's the duality of life, the duality of everything is work and personal life. Work and non-work. So ako, I treat, okay, if during the day I'm a radiologist, at night I'll do content creation, magla-live ako, yung mga ganyan. So that's, ako naman kasi, I go on duty din every 24 hours. So, sinisingit ko siya sa off hours ko. So medyo basically I'm working 2 jobs.
Mhm.
Salitan lang. And then I always try to pause. Parang important to emphasize that, no?
Mhm.
Do you do that?
Yes, I do. Definitely. Kailangan talaga siya sa life, lalo na when you're doing many different things, nakakabaliw na hindi mag-pause for yourself. So
Diba?
what does your shift look like? How long? How many hours is that?
24 hours minimum, ang hirap i-explain kasi
Okay,
basically we go on 24 hours minimum every, let's say, twice a week siguro,
Mhm,
mga
mhm.
ganun. Or once
So
a
for
week.
example, anong oras ka papasok on the day and then what time do you get out?
Pasok ka 8 a.m. and then you go out before lunch the
The next day.
Oo.
Okay.
Before
So when do you
lunchtime.
sleep?
Ay, good luck na lang. Good luck na lang. Yeah.
Pinagmamayabang mo yung rest kanina tapos sleep wala. Paano yun?
Well, you just try to sleep when you can.
Yeah,
Ganun lang
yeah.
siya. Actually, wala kami lunch break. Did you know that? Wala kami, there's no such thing as lunch break sa amin.
Oh, meaning you have to find the time when you have a break
Yeah.
for you to eat.
Kung kailan mo kaya, kung kailan ka makakabili ng food, kung kailan ka makakainom.
Okay.
Kailan ka
How
ma-
have you gotten to manage that through years of doing it? Anong diskarte mo sa ganyan?
Well, honestly, sa radiology, we have time naman. Pero before, hindi ka makakaihi. Talaga, promise. Oo. So, singit lang talaga.
Mhm.
And then, would you believe, I have days na ang sustenance ko lang ay fruit shake. Yeah, just drink on the go.
Okay.
Ganun. Laban lang.
Okay.
Laban lang. And then, just eat when you can.
Okay. So if you get out at around lunchtime of the next day, anong schedule mo na? Anong gagawin mo the rest of that day?
I try to sleep
Okay.
pag wala akong work.
Very good.
But I have work.
Mhm.
Earlier sa training ko, sobrang active ko din sa pagiging content creator. So, ang dami kong deadlines.
Mhm.
Puyat na ako and then I'll do my work and then I'll sleep at midnight. Gising na ako the next day, pasok.
Grabe. And then in that, kunyari, you schedule, this afternoon will be shoot day. Ilan ang nasushoot mo ganyan na pieces of content?
I try to a lot. 1 lang.
Okay.
1 lang. Pero kung hindi talaga kaya, ako kasi I try to meet my deadlines. So, laban talaga. Minsan, the most I did was like 3 contents in a day.
Mhm.
Personal content, branded content, and then plano pa for the next content. Ganyan.
Yeah.
So, yun. Medyo ganun ang pahinga ko.
Yes.
Mhm.
Obviously, everything you're doing takes so much of your time. And you do it because you're passionate about it.
Of
You
course.
love
Oo.
it.
Hindi ka tatagal.
At saka parang pwede mo namang ipahinga na lang, but still, you
Oo.
choose to still pursue your medical profession and still pursue content creation. Bakit?
Bakit nga ba? Everything gets repetitive.
Mhm.
I mean, you learn and all, pero basically, it's the same every day. It's the same
Yes.
every day. So, I have to entertain myself also. At the same time, I want to do something I really want. Yung parang, dati kasi medyo may pagka-creative ako. Like, I try to draw, ganyan. So,
Mhm.
ngayon, wala akong outlet for any creativity. So, eto,
Yeah.
content creation, sobrang entertaining niya. Nakakapagod lang.
Yes.
I'm sure
Super
relate ka dyan.
nakakapagod to the max.
Akala kasi ng mga tao, shoot ka lang, pakit ka lang dyan, tapos meron ka ng content. It's not like that. It's not like
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a personal process in creating content? Like, do you really do your outline and then your research and then how is your process?
I used to do that. Pero ngayon, wala na. Kung ano lang gusto ko. And then thankful na lang ako na nandyan yung manager ko kasi sabi niya, focus.
Yeah. How do you balance? Syempre, you still have to create content in your field because dun ka nakilala di ba?
Oo.
Health-related, wellness-related. And then, ibabalance mo na yung branded content mo and ibabalance mo pa yung personal content mo. Paano mo na
Ang hirap
juggle lahat ng yon?
Ang hirap ng tanong.
Are you conscious about that na dapat hindi puro branded, dapat hindi puro
Ako, more of yung kapatid ko na pumapasok sa picture pag ganito. Sabi niya sa akin, huy, sumasayaw ka na naman. Puro ka na lang sayaw.
Oo.
Asan yung doktor? Asan yung doktor? Parang,
Nire-real talk ka. Oo.
the doctor is out. Ano mo? Nare-real talk ako.
Oo.
Papagalitan naman ako. And then, again, there's my manager
Yeah.
who's here with me.
Super
Tagapaalala.
support. Yeah.
Tagapaalala. Ayun, so, kailangan din pala meron ka support system na maganda.
Yes.
Kahit closer ka lang, yung magpapaalala lang sa'yo na, huy, galaw. Hindi pwedeng higa lang. Yung ganun, kailangan mong gawin to. I mean, gusto ko din, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's good to be reminded
Yeah.
that we love what we're doing.
Wait, so when your brother tells you na, uy, puro sayaw, nasa na yung doktor, anong ginagawa mo pag real talk ka ng
Mukhang
gano'n?
utusan. joke.
Very kapatid dynamic nga naman
Oo.
talaga.
Sabihin ko lang, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Wait lang. Important din you give yourself na teka lang, one by one. I need to pause. Pumila kayo dyan.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Yeah.
So, salitan din. Pero hindi ako ganun ka-structured na tao na I have to post 3 times a week. I have to have 3 branded deals a week. Walang ganun.
Yeah.
I have to post medical stuff. I have to entertain everyone. Walang ganun.
It's the most important, I guess, one of the most important parts of creating any kind of content is you really have to enjoy it. And I feel like it's hard to enjoy it if masyado mong kinukulong yung sarili mo to deadlines na baka hindi sustainable, especially you because you have a job. Another
Diba?
job.
Oo.
Yeah. All of this, syempre, ginagawa mo for yourself, for your betterment, at hindi maikakila as a young 30s Pinoy para sa kumikitang kabuhayan din natin to. So my question is, in this past decade of your life, how have you learned to manage your finances?
Papa, I want to leave the law firm na.
Huh?
I want to pursue my passion for cooking.
That is not a career.
Pa, I can make this work.
You need more than just passion.
For generations, RCBC has inspired and empowered our customers to grow and provide innovations that drive passions to succeed. RCBC, partners for your passion. Partners through generations.
This episode is brought to you by RCBC. Partners for your passion, partners through generations. Learn more at rcbc.com.
Ako kasi, nung una, Very irresponsible ako sa finances ko.
Really?
Oo.
When you say nung una, ano yun? As in,
Doktor na
first
ako.
years as a doctor.
Yeah,
Okay.
doktor na ako. Pera, gastos. Pera,
Mm.
shopping.
Mm.
Pera, travel.
Yeah.
Walang nag-guide sa akin or
Yes.
anything.
How did you eventually learn to take better charge of your finances?
You have to use what you have to your advantage. So, di ba sabi nila, when you have a credit card, utang yan eh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your money. Kahit sabi mo pang mataas credit limit mo, that's not your money. Utang yan. Pero ako, I was so scared for years. Ikaw ba, did you have that feeling before na...
Gusto ko yung ini-interview mo din ako all throughout this interview. No, I love it.
Di ba may
Okay,
conversation,
let me
right?
share my story because you mentioned that. Ang tagal ko bago ko nag-credit card. I was working for like, I would say a decade.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. A decade na ako nag-work bago ako nag-credit card. For that exact same reason. Takot ako magkautang. So
See?
before that,
See?
although hindi pa naman digital masyado yung mundo nung panahon na yon.
Grabe naman.
No, really.
Para naman
that was
napakalayo ng edad
year
mo sa...
2000 to 2010. So wala pa masyadong awareness on financial literacy.
Yeah.
Ang pambayad ko talaga is either cash, cheque. Yun talaga. Kasi nga, nakakatakot mag-credit card.
Diba?
Super. So,
Sabi
I
mo,
am the
mababaon
same
ka.
as you. So, who did you finally, I guess, talk to para ma-enlighten to take better charge of your finances?
Before kasi, di ba sobrang gastos natin. There's no one to guide us. It's like we're playing. So, important talaga yung makapili ka or makahanap ka ng partner na yung magka-guide sa'yo and yung important din yung makahanap ka ng partner na mamamaximize mo yung benefits, na hindi sayang yung mga efforts mo, hindi magagastos mo lang, di ba? Kaya ako naging member ng RCBC Hexagon Club. For me talaga, sobrang big deal sa akin na walang number 1 check.
Mhm.
Walang annual fees. Then next, the reward points are unexpiring.
Grabe yung no expiry, no? Parang, hay nako, hindi ka na maghahabol ng mga deadline ng
Oo.
expiry. You can use it like to your own liking and your own timing.
Tsaka imagine mo lahat ng mga nasayang mo before. Baka you have the same experience na
Yes,
nasayang na before
yes.
yung mga rewards mo.
Oo.
For someone na mahilig mag-travel, sobrang big deal na nakakapag-relax muna ako bago ako lumipad. Kasi when you travel, it's not really relaxing, di ba? But you want a relaxing trip going to that destination. So, na-relax na ako because I have free access sa lounge. Exclusive yun eh.
Okay.
Oo. So, nakapag-relax na ako bago pa ako umalis. So, that sets the tone for your travel.
Mhm.
Sobrang handy niya.
So now, I guess as a content creator for 5-ish years and a doctor for how many years?
5 years na ba ako?
In
Gusto ko ikaw yung
content?
tinanong ko.
Sige, bilangin mo. How many years as a doctor? How many years in content now?
Oh God, pandemic time.
Oo.
Oh my God, 5 years.
2025 pa. Oo, 2020.
5 years na nga.
5 years in content
That's
and
crazy.
as a doctor, 5-6-ish years.
Ah,
Nauna
ah.
lang.
Halos sabay.
ng konti.
Nauna lang ng konti.
I know what you were talking about earlier na parang pag first job. Siyempre, pinaghirapan mo to, yung kinita mo. So, excited kang gastusin, di ba? How have you learned to manage it better throughout the years?
Ang hirap naman. Did
Are
I
you
handle
still
it?
learning to manage?
No, honestly, I'm still
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
But this year was crazy for me. Kasi parang I started the year going on 4 out of the country travels.
Mm.
So parang feeling ko, ang dami ko nagastos. So doon ako napaisip na kailangan mo ata mag-isip-isip, Jerry.
Mhm.
Kailangan mo mag-ipon. You need to invest. I started investing.
Okay.
Kailangan mo isipin yung future mo. Kasi hindi ka naman magre-retire next year. Magre-retire ka in 30 years and you have to prepare for that.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, this year talaga, ang daming changes for me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good changes?
Good changes dahil lang sa gastos ko. Napatigil ako dahil ang gastos ko.
Part yan ng learning curve talaga, especially in our 30s. I think nga in our 20s, we're more loose with how we
Oo,
handle our
oo.
finances. And then 30s, mas na-realize natin, uy, ito na pala yung real life. Oo, so kailangan, mas
Age-related
maging
siguro to.
disciplinado. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I have something that I want to show you because dun sa 5 years of you creating content, I'm sure marami ka nang natutunan from the ups and downs of balancing being a doctor and creating content. So I actually have someone who started creating content in the same field as you at meron siyang gustong itanong na advice para sa'yo. Can I show you?
Yeah. Go
Yes,
ahead, go ahead.
okay.
Hi, Doc Jerry. My name is Dr. Samina Khan. I am an emergency medicine specialist, and recently I started sharing content online about health and emergencies. I wanted to ask for your advice. As healthcare workers, we were trained to save lives, not necessarily save money. What is one financial mindset shift that every doctor or healthcare professional should learn early in their career?
Doktora Samina.
Natawa ka dun sa question niya.
Emergency to. Emergency tong tanong na to.
Natawa ka dun sa save lives, not necessarily save money.
Money.
True ba yun?
Guilty. Guilty as charged.
So yeah, I guess she wants to know one mindset shift na dapat malaman ng lahat ng starting out medical professionals.
Mindset shift. Hindi to medical advice ha. I mean hindi to financial advice ha. But the earliest that you can start fixing your finances is not tomorrow. It's now. Simulan mo na ngayon. Ayusin mo na ngayon. Magsimula ka. You have to fix your finances. Kailangan mo mag-ipon. Kailangan mo magtabi. Kailangan mong emergency fund. So, the mindset should be now. Hindi, I can do it next week.
Yeah.
Hindi ganun.
Yeah.
Dapat, start now.
Yeah.
The earliest time is now.
And I guess one of the people you can go to, going back to what you were mentioning earlier, because in the Hexagon Club, you do have access to your personal relationship manager na pwede mong tanungan ng lahat ng
Oo.
mga advice ng saan ba lalagay, anong maganda.
Eh, kaya important talaga to choose your partner. Yung may passion talaga na hindi to trabaho lang for them. They want you to grow with them.
With that, I wanted to wrap up our conversation with I guess a special kind of question bilang ikaw si Doc Jerry. Gusto ko bigyan mo lahat ng mga nanunood at nakikinig ng prescription mo on
Nako, tagal ko
how
nang di naging clinicals.
on how to turn something they're passionate about into lasting success.
Okay, number 1. Nagsulat talaga, no?
So, teka lang, legible ba yung handwriting mo? Or isa ka dun sa nagpapatunay na ang handwriting ng doktor ay mahirap basahin?
Proud to say. At umaamin po ako. Hindi, joke lang. Maayos ako magsulat sa prescription pads ko.
Okay.
Kasi gusto kong, prone kasi to mistakes. So, maganda yung sulat ko.
Okay.
So, here,
Number
gagandahan
1.
natin yung sulat natin. The first
Okay.
prescription is to learn to be grateful and thankful for all the people who helped you. So, malayo mararating mo by yourself, pero mas malayo mararating mo pag may mga tao sa paligid mo na nagsusupport sa'yo.
Yeah.
And you should be thankful.
Yeah.
And then, hala, that's sobrang na-feel ko yun.
Oh, and it's so true.
So true, right? Diba? And then, second, you have to learn the parang fortitude. Mahirap. It's easier said than done. But, kailangan mo matuto na ipaglaban kung ano yung nasa isip mo. Don't be scared na paglaban kung ano yung paniniwala mo. So, number 3, last but the most important, is to find the right partner to pursue your passion. So, that's not just a person. That's not just your friends na always with you, na magsusupport sa'yo. It's also important to find a partner for your finances. That's why I found RCBC to pursue my passion. Kasi I think they're the right partners for me at this point in my life. So relate ang mga millennials dyan.
Yes.
That's 3.
I love it. Yan ang
Signed.
resetang mababasa namin
Yes.
ng paulit-ulit.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Doc Jerry,
Thank
for
you.
joining us here today.
Mm.
I'm sure marami kang na-inspire, medical
Hopefully.
field man or hindi, to
Hopefully.
continue to pursue what they're passionate about.
Thank you for having me here.
Salamat sa lahat ng kwento. You did it!
I did it!
Kaya! Love it. And that is it for our episode with Doc Jerry. And once again, thank you so much to RCBC for partnering with us, not just for this episode, but for this mini series on how we can turn our passion into lasting success. And in case you missed it, we do have an episode with Chef JP Anglo of Sarsa and Kuya Restaurant. We released that episode last week, and next week, watch out for another episode and an inspiring story on how you can still pursue your passion despite the different life stages and seasons that we're in. So again, thank you RCBC, partners for your passion, partners through generations. You can learn more about the Hexagon Club and all their other services on rcbc.com. Paano Ba To The Podcast is created and hosted by me, Bianca Gonzalez, with podcast producer Anika Neri and edited by Paolo Halili. We would love for you to be part of our community of super, so please do click the follow button if you're listening to this on Spotify. Click the subscribe button on YouTube, and you can also follow us on our socials. We are at Paano Ba To on Instagram, Ask Paano Ba To on TikTok, and we also have our private Facebook group, the Paano Ba To Super Group. Till our next episode, stay super, supers!
Papa, I want to leave the law firm na.
Huh?
I want to pursue my passion for cooking.
That is not a career.
Pa, I can make this work.
You need more than just passion.
For generations, RCBC has inspired and empowered our customers to grow and provide innovations that drive passions to succeed. RCBC, partners for your passion. Partners through generations.